Hello guys, it's Boost Hockey, and today we're gonna do some stick handling session. On the first drill, we're gonna stick handle in front of our hockey equipment. You're going to go under the stick and get the ball back. Once again, you stick handle, go under the stick from the other side, and do it one more time. On this drill, make sure your bottom hand is sliding, so you're holding the stick not as hard as on the next drill. Okay, for the next drill we're gonna do the same thing. You're just going to keep your bottom hand glued. You're not gonna move it, and you can help yourself with your feet. You can take a step or two if needed. Okay guys, on the next drill we're gonna start off on our forehand side. You're gonna dribble the ball, go under the stick, and with one touch move it with your backhand to the beginning position. Once again, on the forehand you dribble it, go under the stick, and you get it back with your backhand. Now we're going to do it on the backhand side. You dribble, you go under the stick, and you use your forehand to get it back. So for the next drill, we're gonna do some toe drags. You are going to rotate your stick with your upper hand. For this version, we're going to have our bottom hand still on the stick, so it's not gonna be moving. We use our forehand to push it forward and use our toe to bring it back. And we're switching sides as well. Next drill is going to be a similar one. You can take a couple steps back so you're further away from the equipment. Now we're gonna slide our bottom hand. Again, you push it forward, you catch it with your toe, and you bring it back. Once again, we're switching sides. Okay guys, very good. Now we're moving on to the next drill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push it under the stick with our forehand and go around. So bring it back with our backhand. And go under the stick with our forehand, and you drag it and get it back with your backhand. Once you're comfortable, you can increase the speed. Now we're gonna do it the other way around. You're gonna go with your backhand under the stick, you're gonna toe drag and bring it back on the backhand side. Now we're going to do figure 8. The movement of our bottom hand is required on this drill. So you're pushing it forward under the stick, you move your bottom hand up a little bit, and the other way around when you're going down with the ball, your bottom hand moves a little bit down on your stick. Once you've done it a couple minutes on one side, you can switch sides and go other way around. If you started from the right side, going around the first puck, now you can go around the first puck starting on the left side. On the next drill, we're gonna triple on our forehand side. Starting on our forehand side, you go up and all the way around the equipment. Now we're going to start on the other side. You dribble it, you go under the stick, you go up, and you make a full circle. Now again under, you go up and around, making a full circle. Once you feel comfortable, you can increase the speed. Make sure you're actually pushing yourself. Okay, so for the next drill, we're gonna turn our hockey equipment the other way. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna push the ball with our forehand under the stick and bring it back with our toe. You push it under, bring it back with our toe. You can get a little bit closer to the equipment if needed. Make sure you're turning the stick with your upper hand. Your bottom hand doesn't really play much of a role here. So for the next drill, we're going to do something similar than in the previous drill, but we're going to flip the ball over our equipment. So for starters, make sure you're actually opening your forehand. For that, you will need to move your upper hand a little bit down and angle the stick, so as you can see on the video, so you can actually open your forehand. If, as it is shown in the video, your upper hand is too much up, if it's way above your hips, your blade is not going to be opened enough for you to actually flip the ball over. if we're talking about the puck, it's gonna be even harder. That's why we want our top hand on the stick to get at the hips level or below. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna push the ball, you're gonna open your blade, and you're gonna flip it over with your forehand. Now we're going to start on the same side. You're gonna flip it and you bring it back with your toe. This drill is actually pretty hard, even though it looks easy. You have to bring it back with your toe once it touches the ground. At the same time, you have to time it perfectly. You're going to bring it back with your toe. If you do it earlier or a bit later, it's not gonna be as efficient, or you're not just gonna succeed. The ball is not gonna get under the hockey equipment, under the stick. Once you've mastered it, we can connect everything together. So you're gonna go under the stick, you're gonna flip it, go under the stick, flip it. You do it quickly. For the next drill, you're gonna dribble in front of our equipment. You're gonna go around and you're gonna bring the ball back under the stick. If you're not gonna move your feet, as you see, I'm not doing that on the video, you will need to slide your bottom hand, as you can see also on the video. Okay, so we're gonna go for the next drill. On the next drill, you're gonna dribble the ball and you're going to go under the stick. So actually pushing the ball under the stick and then you're going around. So it's basically the same but other way around. Once again, once you push the ball, you will need to lift your stick, so you can grab the ball behind this equipment. You grab the ball, you go around, once again, you dribble. As you can see, my bottom hand is freely sliding on the stick. For our next couple of drills, we're gonna move our hockey equipment and put it the way it was in the beginning. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start on the forehand side and we're going to try and flip the ball over our equipment, over the stick. For it to be done successful, you need to actually give the ball some momentum. You're going to start pulling the ball towards yourself with your toe, and then you have to open your blade and also turn it slightly towards the stick. So you open it with your upper hand, you turn it slightly towards the stick, and then you flip it once the ball comes on your stick. Then you're using your backhand and getting the ball under the stick back. So the next drill is gonna be on our backhand. We're gonna flip the ball with our backhand over the stick. As you can see on the video, your blade needs to be opened on the backhand. So make sure your upper hand is at the hips level, or it can be also lower. What are you gonna do? You're gonna push the ball from the forehand side with your forehand under the stick, and then you move your upper hand to the side, as you can see on the video, and open your backhand as much as needed for you to flip the ball. So we're gonna dribble on the forehand side, we're gonna push under, and we're gonna use our backhand to flip it over. Make sure you're actually opening your backhand side, because if we're going to do this with the puck, it's gonna be much harder. So your backhand really needs to be opened properly. So now we're going to start on the same side. Make sure your feet are at the same position, so the hockey equipment right in front of you in the middle. What are you gonna do? You're gonna dribble the ball, you're gonna give it some momentum with your forehand, and you're gonna open your backhand and flip it over. You can try it with stick handling first, dribbling first, or you can actually try it just with pushing the ball with your forehand, giving it some momentum, and then flipping it over. Okay guys, it was Boost Hockey. Thank you very much, and stay tuned with us.